Let's talk about the film Daddy's Head, which we got the chance to check out at Fantastic Fest. By we, I don't mean I did. Our editor-in-chief, Caroline Ryan, who you've seen on the channel before, usually handles a lot of the gaming stuff, watched the film. I didn't get a ticket for it. I went to go watch the Guest 10th anniversary 4K restoration, which I want to talk about that pretty soon. But Daddy's Head is a film you can now watch on Shudder, and I'll give you a brief synopsis on it. It says, a boy and his stepmother fear for their safety after an eerie creature resembling the boy's recently deceased father visits them. This is directed by Benjamin Barfoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and read Caroline Ryan's review, and that's gonna be the review for today. I don't know, we're trying new stuff here on the channel. Daddy's Head has been on my radar ever since I saw some of the creepy first look images from the film. Luckily, I had the chance to check out the film from director and writer Benjamin Barfoot at Fantastic Fest ahead of its streaming debut on Shudder later this month. So this was written back on October 1st. The film focuses on a stepmother, Laura, played by Julia Brown, and a young boy, Isaac, Rupert Turnbull, following the death of the boy's father, James, who is played by Charles Atkin. The death is quickly introduced in the film with a haunting look at the father's bandaged and bloody face in a hospital setting. Laura struggles with her new role as the sole guardian of Isaac, which sees right away as she coldly sends him to say goodbye to his dying father. At home, in their sprawling and secluded estate, the two remain withdrawn and isolated in their grief. Laura resorts to drinking, and we see Isaac consumed by video games in his room alone. Daddy's Head really amps up the creepiness with the set and creature designs. Throughout the film, there are hints as to what's to come, with Isaac's room filled with nightmare-inducing drawings. There are also several moments that make you wonder if the characters are dreaming or if there's something sinister lurking in the darkness, which really makes the creature's reveal that much more impactful. The film paces itself in a way to slowly introduce the monster, and when it's finally revealed, you are left horrified. Mixing both practical effects with some 3D animation, Daddy's Head successfully creates something pulled straight out of your worst nightmare. The monster, which lurks in the shadows, is shown quick glimpses. Although it's quick, the imagery really sticks with you. The creature is fast and crawls on all fours, mimicking James' face. It's manipulative and sneaky, which further pushes the boundaries of Isaac and Laura's already rocky relationship. While it definitely is a haunting film, the horror is amplified by its emotion. It's an emotionally moving film which is pushed through the complicated relationship between Laura and Isaac. Both Isaac and Laura are grieving, and their grief is depicted movingly by each actor, with each presenting their grief in almost opposite ways. Laura is cold and matter of fact, constantly reminding Isaac that his father is dead, and Isaac holds on to hope and continues to deny this fact. I was especially impressed by Turnbull's performance as Isaac, considering his age. He teeters between rebellion and tragedy with such a skill. There are moments that Turnbull expresses such desperation and denial that brought me to tears. Something I especially loved about the film is how there was a lot left to speculate, especially when it came to the creature. I won't say more, however, to avoid spoilers. The portrayal of grief in conjunction with the creature also comments on our vulnerability in these moments. Overall, Daddy's Head is a chilling film that is brought to life movingly with spectacular performances and haunting set and creature designs. We give Daddy's Head a 4 out of 5. So, like I said, that is the review from Caroline Ryan, our editor-in-chief for Daddy's Head. I spoke to Caroline after watching the film, and she told me that the director talked a lot about these nightmares they had, and that was sort of like how they came about to really writing the story as well, and also about their past and thinking about certain things with trauma and all of that. So, I have not watched the film myself personally. I do want to give it a chance, but it is out this weekend, and I wanted to give you a review out beforehand. So like it says there, Caroline really loved it. She says it's spooky, it's eerie, it has a great creature design. It sort of gave me Wendigo vibes when I first watched the trailer for this one. And let me tell you, I did really want to watch this film, but I just couldn't get a ticket for it. Like, that's the thing with film festivals. Sometimes the things you want to watch you might not get into, and you just have to pivot. And I pivoted to The Guest, so I will be having a look back at The Guest next week if you want to see that. But yeah, Daddy's Head's now out on Shudder if you want to catch it. And that is Caroline Ryan's review, our editor-in-chief. So make sure you follow us for more on things you love, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay positive.